Joe, I've not had one person come on this show and say anything bad about Joe Rogan. They give him his flowers. Like, Joe, hey, you need this, call Joe. You want support, call Joe. Joe's going to highlight you, Joe. Mm-hmm. What is it about Joe Rogan? What makes Joe Rogan so special?
He's a benevolent king. Most people that have the disposition that, like, allows them to become powerful are not good. Mm. It's very rare you get a person that wants power and wants to help.
Right.
Usually people that want power have like a psychosis. They have an issue, right? And they're like crazy people. Like every tyrant of any country, most of them are not like benevolent.
Right.
And he's a person who, I don't think he ever was like, I'm going to be the most influential. I'm going to be whatever.
Yeah.
But throughout the entire time has looked out for other people.
Yes.
Like the amount of people he's just made millionaires, the amount of people he's made thousandaires, like the amount of people that it's just unbelievable. So I think when you feel that, and you feel that from someone in a position that does not need to do that, and when most people don't, there's a lot of gratitude.
Right.
There's just a lot of gratitude towards him, I think.
I had Katt on, and Katt
we know
pulled the curtain back.
Yeah.
I don't think people knew that comedians were at each other like this as much as they were. And I think Katt pulled the scab back, pulled the curtain back. And did you know? Are you on? I think
it's really competitive.
Really? Everybody says that.
Yeah, I think it's like, to me, I think it's really competitive, and like we just don't really share our business publicly a lot. And I think Katt kind of shared it.
Right.
But I think competition, and I think sometimes there's like a scarcity mindset where it's like, oh, because he's doing this, I'm not. Which is not the case.
Correct.
There's a lot of nights out, people got to go to shows.
Right.
Nobody's taking food off your plate. But sometimes when you don't have something, you're looking for an explanation
reason why.
As to why. But it's just like when I see guys arguing over like who could cover who on a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be competitive.
Right.
And then the people who are super successful, when you reach a certain level of success, people are looking for reasons why you shouldn't be that way. Like, I'm sure you experienced it.
Yeah.
When this show was like a fledgling show, you remind everybody of their dreams. Once you do 80 million views and you're millions of this and millions of dollars, you got your own cognac, now you remind people of what they have not accomplished.
Right.
So now they start going like, oh, but he just does this.
Right.
And he just does that.
Or he sold out to Hollywood. Or he a part of the Illuminati.
So, which is like the greatest compliment you can get. I mean, like, once people start saying you're Illuminati, you made it. Listen, making it as a black dude in America is either you're gay or you're part of the Illuminati.
Yes.
That's how you make, if you don't have a gay rumor and you don't have Illuminati, you haven't made it yet.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys say in y'all community? When a white guy makes it?
No, we say Epstein's Island. We're like, he was on the flight logs. No, but I think what happens is there is this like competition, and then sometimes now that there are these platforms, it kind of gets out.
Right.
And it just comes from people wanting a little bit more.
But here's the thing though, Schulz, is that 80% of the money that's in circulation was printed since 2020.
So there's a lot more money out right now.
So if they run out, they'll print more.
Yeah.
I'm not see, you can't get mad at results you didn't get for work you didn't put in.
You're speaking logically, but people react off emotion, man. And I think sometimes emotionally, they're just trying to find a reason why they aren't where you are. Yeah, I'm not where he is because I didn't
But you're not working hard. Because you criticize me, say all you do is work. You ain't got no life. I see now why you're not married.
Isn't that funny? So it's like you work too hard, and that's why you're not married.
Right.
If you were married, they'd be like, yeah, but you don't really care about your family because you're always working. Like,
correct.
There's always going to find a way to tear you down. But again, it has nothing to do with you.
Right.
It's just now you're at a level where it's, you remind people of what they haven't achieved. And but also here's the thing. When we get to those levels, we can't really about it. That's the cost of success. A lot of people get to those levels and they complain about all the hate and that kind of shit. It's like, nah. You got to pay the piper. If you want to sit across from a dude and drink cognac and make millions of dollars and wear a yoga outfit, you're going to have to deal with some people on you online.
I read that you went to Shreveport to check out 50 Cent G Unit film.
50 Cent's the GOAT, bro. If 50 asked me, I'm pulling up.
Really?
I love 50. Yeah, 50 is the GOAT. If 50 doesn't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. But I just don't know why yet. But he's never wrong. If he doesn't like you,
Right.
there's a reason.
Really.
And in my suspicion, he knows the reason, but he doesn't snitch.
Right.
So he just doesn't tell.
Right.
But he'll say he doesn't fuck with you. Like he's been saying the Diddy forever.
Really.
And all of us were like, oh, you just hating. I was like, So if 50 doesn't like you, I don't.
You ain't go to the party? You ain't never been to one of them Diddy parties?
No, I wasn't cool enough, bro. You went?
Bro, I just got on like a year and a half ago, bro. No.
That's what everybody says, right?
I did.
I'm supposed to act like you're not a 3-time Super Bowl champion going to Diddy parties.
They
left and right.
ain't got invited nowhere.
Yeah, all right. What about Ocho?
Ocho's my partner. Ocho.
So you brought in your biggest competition as your partner. That was genius.
No, I just thought I thought Ocho would be great
He's phenomenal.
because he gets the entertainment aspect of it and he doesn't take himself serious.
That's the thing. He's able to laugh at himself. That is an incredibly endearing quality.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I think that's, and it's very rare. Like
Very.
you can make fun of him and
Yeah.
he'll laugh, but
Yeah.
he'll also hit you as
Oh, yeah.
I don't want him and Cam to beef anymore. Can we stop that?
I don't know what that's about. I don't know anything about that. I didn't know Cam,
Shout out Cam and Mace. What they've made.
Yeah, they do it. They do what they do.
Yeah.
But what I'm not in competition with them.
Yeah.
We do. Like I said, they print 80% of the money in the last 5 years. They'll print more. We don't have to be in competition.
Yeah.
If we get something, that don't mean you lost. If you get something, that don't mean we lost. That's the way I look at it. Now everybody doesn't look at it that way. Everybody wants us to be in competition. I'm not in competition with them guys. Ocho and I are not in competition. We believe it is what it is. The pivot, all the smoke, or whomever, 4th and 1 cams, bro. Y'all do what y'all do. We do what we do.
And then continue to do each other's stuff and build each other up.
For sure.
This is what Rogan did so brilliantly.
Yes.
It's like all the guys populated each other's podcasts and then everybody rose up.
What did you learn about work when you was working at MTV? What did you learn?
That you gotta, I learned a lot of things. I learned like how to kind of behave on set. I learned like, how to interact with other people in the business, like what they're looking for.
Right.
Who are the real ones? Who are the fake ones? Like I met some real friends there. I met Charlemagne there. I met Lil Duval there, like mentors.
Right.
Like, Duval is like this huge mentor for me. Everything that I've done in stand-up is based on something that Lil Duval's already done. I don't think Duval gets enough credit for the influence he's had on comedy and internet culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are copying things he's done without even knowing that he was the first one to do it.
Yeah, he did that 10, 15 years at the beginning.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
He's also like a literal, like if you sit with him and you just around him, you're feeling something. Yeah, it's just weird. It's like wise beyond his ears. It's a very interesting sensation when you're around him. He's a fascinating guy, and he's like one of the few mentors that I've had in comedy and just entertainment.
How did you and Charlemagne decide to get together and do a pod?
Man, he asked me. He was like, "Yo, you want to do?" Because we would just talk all the time. Like during the week, things would happen.
I would ask you.
Yeah, it's
Too late
fun.
now. Nope.
Yeah, you got me. You gotta fight him. No, but he would just talk throughout the week. We're just on the phone and like just talking and just making jokes about whatever. And he has this great line where we've been saying on the pod, like when anybody brings up a topic, we just go, I just want to let you all know we're not mature enough to have this conversation.
Right.
So no matter what it is, we're not mature enough. So if you choose to listen, that's on you because we told you we're not mature enough.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before two something.